Jeff Willis, Tournament Director, Michigan Walleye Tour. Here we are in beautiful Alpena, Michigan in July, and we are at our fourth and final qualifying stop for the Michigan Walleye Tour 2024 Championship coming up in September. And just finished up our captain's meeting, getting everything set up behind us for our weigh-in on Saturday. Looking forward to a great tournament this weekend. Weather's looking good. We have some teams on the bubble. They're trying to get into that 40th spot to be that last qualifying team to make it to the championship. A lot of folks in the middle trying to hold on to their spots, and obviously the top teams looking to finish well. Gonna have a great weekend here in Alpena. Really looking forward to it. And we'll get these guys on the water tomorrow with a weigh-in at 3 o'clock on Saturday and see how they do.
Game time, and remember, the first fish and the last fish are the hardest to get, baby. I'm kind of shaking a little bit. I'm nervous because being a hometown guy, the blessing and curse of fishing your own water is tough. And this is a huge, diverse fishery. So casters, trollers, crawlers, cranks, waves, current, everything. It just makes a huge difference. So excited about it. Everybody got parked well, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, we just got to have a good finish and a good start. So that's it, baby.
This is the fourth stop of the Michigan Walleye Tour for the 2024 season. We're in Alpena, Michigan. And the fishery up here is challenging. The bite can be extremely spotty, but when you find them, you can find some really good fish. Alpena has a lot of a variety of underwater habitat for the fish. There's a lot of rock up here, obviously. There are some weedy areas. There are a lot of offshore trolling opportunities. Today we'll be casting as part of our program that we put together. And we're excited. We're always excited to come to Alpena. Yeah, so we're working some spots that we found pre-fishing, looking for fish near the bottom, and you're throwing bass plastics to try to get them to bite, seeing if we can see them on live scope, and then trying to catch them. It's taken the ability from trolling and covering water to targeting smaller groups of fish with more frequent casts and more frequent lure time in front of them, and it's just an absolutely incredible technology.
Sheephead? Sheep. Chris Cody from McGuanago, Wisconsin. I met Mike through Lance Valentine's teaching fishing. Got together, he was fishing a tournament up in Escanaba. We started talking about fishing Green Bay, and the following year he asked me to fish with him. Been on the tour now for 3 years. It's a lot of fun. Been following walleye fishing for many years and just never jumped in until he asked me to do tournaments. Walleye.
Good start. Nice one, bro. Yeah, not seeing what we'd seen before. They seem a little bit not quite as many fish here. That one we caught was kind of suspended, and it chased the bait down and picked it up off the bottom. But we're just kind of cruising around looking for pods of fish, and so far not seeing what we had seen, but it is spotty. They're moving around, so we're just trying to find out where they might be today. It definitely looks different from a live scope standpoint, and so we're trying to determine our next move, which is our secondary location, which is back towards the ramp. We could probably stay here and find them, but it consumes a lot of time, and I don't think we have the time to really. We want to make sure we get 5 fish in the box.
I'm a local fisherman, part of the Thunder Bay Walleye Club. Been fishing walleye since I was probably 25. Started out in the old boat, went to aluminum, fiberglass, and then I have a great wife that allowed me to get a nice 22. Fished the Michigan Walleye Tour now about probably going on maybe 8 years. But being our home water, blessing and a curse, to be quite honest, is something we want to do. Is we want to finish high. We really want to finish well and have a great day. We've had great practice all week, ruled water out, and found good fish. So today we're at the Noordemare, which is about 15 miles from Alpena. This used to be a huge salmon location where they fish salmon all the time, and it's based. They fished outside the structure. The walleye, as the populations have increased, now sit on the structure and sit in different ways. You saw us setting up. We were trying to get speed right because the currents out here are just wicked. So you have to work the currents to make sure your baits are where they need to be. Walleye.
Small one.
Just a baby, but that's okay. Gotta get one on the boat first.
My name is Brent Holcomb. I'm from Marquette, Michigan, and I'm here fishing with my buddy Romeo. We've been fishing together for probably, I don't know, 15, 17 years, something like that. I used to be the superintendent for Alpena Public Schools, and Rome just hooked me into the fishing, and slowly but surely I've learned enough that he trusts me to fish a tournament with him. So we're up here fishing out on the wreck at the Noordemere, which is quite a ways offshore, and we're here because there's a lot of structure. That's the thing about Alpena, there's structure all over, and they kind of move based on wind and temperature, and today everything is quite calm and crystal clear and lots of sun, so it makes the fish a little bit tougher.
A little more.
Okay.
Keep her coming. Got him. Okay, we just picked up number 2. We found a little program here, so we're going to try to initiate the same thing. So we just changed up baits. We lost one in the same spot, so it makes sense for us to go straight back. Bob will get us our speed, and we're changing up some baits, and we're going to go through and make short passes until we can try to get 3 fish. So we lost one and caught one on the same spot. So here we go, baby. Let's get her done.
Designed for deep water and big waves, the Skeeter WX series offers no compromise performance, and the Solaris series brings the whole family together. Proven with 21 consecutive NMMA Consumer Satisfaction Awards. When you're ready to rule the water regardless of the conditions, the WX series will take you where you want to go in style, comfort, and safety. Bringing your family closer together fishing or skiing, the Solaris series can do it all. Skeeter, it's more than just a boat, it's a lifestyle.
Walleye. Good one. Yeah, so we made a move to one of our backup spots and started out a little deeper, found a suspended fish, and looking to see if there's any more around here. But so far it's been kind of a slim pickings for us anyways. So I've been fishing the tour for about 10 years. I got involved with the Saginaw Bay Walleye Club and, as a member, obviously, and then got elected to the board about 2 years ago. And we set a lot of the ground rules and a lot of the behind-the-scenes organization for the tour. Hire people like yourself to help us out with making the tour a better product for fishermen. And I got involved just because, you know, there's things I wanted to, first off I wanted to help, but there's things that I thought I could do to make the tour better and make it something that all the fishermen could benefit from. And then I think I would say we've stepped up our commitment to making it a little bit more professional and making it a little bit more of a little bit bigger stage for everybody. We've got some awesome walleye fishing here in Michigan, and we're really excited to share that with a lot of people. And it says Michigan's just an awesome destination for walleye fishing, and we get a lot of great venues throughout the year. The day didn't turn out like we hoped. Our spots just weren't holding the fish that they had been, so it's been a tough day of fishing, but we'll be back at it tomorrow.
Alpena, you know, this area is, I believe it's like a diamond in the rough. Guys, you know, they want to be in Saginaw Bay, they'll catch your pure numbers. Alpena the beauty behind it is there's just untouched waters. You know, like I had one of the guys, we were at Meet the Pros, and his comment to me was, this wreck is the steeples on crack. It's the steeples times 10 because there's so much more structure to try to find those fish and move it around. And then we have the bay, we have Harrisville, we have South Point, North Point, Middle Island, Presqu'île. It just offers so much opportunity. This used to be just a night bite fishery prior to all the zebra mussels and everything cleaning up. Now we're fishing during the day just as much as we are at night. But the night bite here still is really, really something favorited by a lot of fishermen. We love it, but you can catch just as many fish during the day. The problem is you just got to do a lot of different things, whether it's crawlers, whether it's cranks. And Alpena offers a great opportunity for people to come and visit. It's not Traverse City, which is, we're fortunate. It's not Petoskey. We're just a little lower key, and it just offers some really nice amenities for people. I'll tell you, you know when. Oh, I love it. Is that 5? We are not moving. We are not moving. We are grinding this out. There are going to be toads here. That is all on that spot, guys. That is all on that spot.
Hi, I'm Bob Holcomb. I am the beginner on the crew. I started coming up and going walleye fishing with them, and then ice fishing. And they had one of their guys that couldn't fish with them on the tournament, so they asked me if I wanted to join, and I did, and have a blast with it. Today, our team we're on the bubble for getting into the championship in September. So our goal is to get as many fish and as many pounds as we can. Currently, we've got, I'd say close to 24, would you say, Rome?
I'd say 24 would be a good
Yep.
guess.
Yeah, good guess, 24.
I don't want to stress them out and check them.
We've got 5 in the box.
This is a lot of water, a lot of things to digest here if you're going to be successful. And being here the first time, it is hard. There's a lot to digest. Sometimes it's overwhelming. Boat number 74, Jim Brownlee and Joe Kubiak.
Well, that's a wrap here at day 1 in Alpena for the last stop of the Michigan Walleye Tour for 2024. And we saw something special. A 30-pound basket is leading just under 31 pounds. We got a few teams in that 24, 25, 26-pound range, so lots of good fish were caught. Now, we saw a lot of teams come in with 1, 2, or 3 fish and some smaller weights. We have a very, very diverse fishery out here. We have shallow water, we have deep water, we have mid-level water, we have lots of structure, we have open water, access to 100 feet of water very close. Wind is going to play a big part in what happens over the course of the day, and we've got some wind and weather coming in tomorrow. So 31 pounds basically leading today, a bunch of guys jammed in there at 22, 23, 24, 25 pounds. It's going to be a shootout tomorrow because I can just about guarantee you the guys that caught them today might not get them tomorrow. This wind is going to make a big change. Can't wait to see what happens tomorrow, day 2, as we wrap up not just this tournament, but the whole season. We crown a tournament champion, a team of the year, and we know the 40 teams that are going to the championship. Can't wait to see what happens tomorrow here in Alpena.
Hey, Jeff Willis, Tournament Director, Michigan Walleye Tour. Here we are, day 2, Alpena. As you can see, we got a little bit of water on the ground this morning. We had some storms come through. We're going to run a delay this morning, but we're still going to get the teams on the water fishing, try to get day 2 wrapped up. Weather's definitely going to play a key. We had storms come through early this morning, so the lake's going to be stirred up a little bit, so these guys are going to make some adjustments, and we'll see how this afternoon goes. Looking forward to a great finish to the 4th qualifier and final qualifier for the 2024 season before we head into the championship. Going to launch boats here, about an hour delay. They get an hour on their return time, so everybody gets equal time to fishing. And we'll have a great weigh-in this afternoon. Looking forward to see what these guys bring back.
Go try and do what we did yesterday. We're sitting in first place with 30.9 something, and we're gonna make a little run, 20 miles or so, and hopefully the fish are there and want to bite. So the weather shouldn't hurt us, should really help us. You know, we got a little chop out there compared to being calm. These northern walleyes, seeing this clear water, they bite a lot better when you got some wind. So I think the conditions are in our favor to be able to still catch 5 fish, hopefully. probably caught 6 of our fish by 11 o'clock, and then it took the rest of the day to get 3 more. I think we got 2 the first pass, a couple nice ones, and then later in the day we went right by the can up here right next to the wreck, and we had like a 3.5 in there we had to get rid of, and we got another 5-pounder to call him out probably at 2 o'clock or so. I think that was the last fish we caught, but like I said, 9 bites, and best was till 11:30, and then we got 3 bites the rest of the day. So hopefully we can get 10 bites again today, and we should be able to come up with a decent bag.
He ain't nothing special.
We'll take it though. We can get it.
Can't catch 5 till you catch 1.
Right.
You have to stop this one now.
Oh, we'll take them.
Keeper?
3-pounder. Oh, it's 10:40 and things aren't going very good. First pass, we caught 1 quick and made 2 more swipes. Haven't had a touch since. The sun's coming out, things are changing a little. We got to give it a little more time, see if they want to start biting, but might be going into scramble mode before too long because it's not looking good at the moment. So hopefully they start.
We're going to switch over and pull crawlers and see if we can't get some of these negative fish to give us a bite or 2. We're on the scramble mode right now. We think the fish are here. Just with that front coming through, it seems to have them in a negative mood, and we got to change something. So
Pre-fishing, we made a swipe with crawlers through here. 1 pass, we caught 3 when we couldn't get them on cranks. So sometimes when they're fussier, or maybe they're glued to the bottom, or they're just something about the scent of that crawler, you can get an extra bite or 2, and the fishing's tough. Nice one.
Yep, can you get up with a mark? Up, up, up. Yep, up a little bit, bud. If you can. Nice. Just broke off right there.
That's a nice one.
Yep, that'll help a little bit. You break the harness right there. Ready? Oh.
Good job.
Ready? I'm gonna just slide him back.
That's a good one. My name's Connor McCommon. We're out here on Lake Huron fishing the last stop of the Michigan Walleye Tour, Alpena. Yesterday we did pretty good, weighed 20.69. It was not looking that way till noon. We made a really far run north, didn't pay off at all. Made a gamble, come back down here to where we had some fish the week prior, and it started happening. We had a double line before we had all the lines in the water. We made 3 trolls, picked up 2 fish each troll, and they were luckily the right ones we needed. Started walleye fishing probably when I was about 9. This is my dad's buddies on the inner bay, Saginaw Bay, from Carlton, so not very far from home. And kind of went bass fishing for a few years, quit walleye fishing so much, and then about 7 years ago, I had a buddy that started going fishing a lot more, and then just got into it and wanted competitive fish, and Michigan Walleye Tour is the best in the state.
That was close.
Yup, very. 2 fish in the box, sitting, well, 7-8 pounds or so. Yeah, make 1 short pass on our #1 spot here and go check some Plan B stuff after this.
job, fellas.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 4-pounder, boy.
Yep.
A couple more.
Ooh,
2
she's
more.
tough. Need 2 more bites.
Well, we're grinding it out here at the wreck, and the decision is to stick it out and just we need 2 more bites. We need 2 more bites. We're on the right fish. We haven't had a kicker fish, but we need a couple more bites just to get our 5. We'll be happy with that for today.
Oh, we started out fishing the walleye tour probably 10 years ago down Detroit River. We made the championship, and there used to only be 30 teams fishing the walleye tour. You know, we came to Alpena and did it was supposed to be a 3-day championship back then, turned into a 2-day with weather, and we took 3rd that year and fished a lot of tournaments. Didn't have a lot of success, just kind of kept with it, and then finally got a decent program and started doing all right with it. But this is the first one we fished this year, busy with life, you know. So, but we like coming to Alpena, and they were coming here, so we said, well, we're gonna make time and go on up there and fish it. So it's a tough fishery. It can be rewarding, and it can really humble you in a hurry. So today, we finally got our 3rd fish in the box. We got a few more hours to get 2 more out here at the shipwreck. They're nice fish, so we can't see leaving them. Just need to get 2 more. Just don't trip on the net, Dad. You're good. Oh, we got our 5th fish on right now, and we really need it, but we're still a snap weight and 125 feet away, so hopefully he stays on and we'll at least have 5 to go in. Going in with 4s are really gonna hurt us. So, and we're about out of time. We gotta be in about an hour and a half here.
Snap weight still, right?
Less than an hour and a half, but we need this fish, and we'll be thinking about probably heading in.
Hey, oh, he's barely hooked too, bud. Okay, yep. Come off in the net. He's a dink, but it's 5.
That's better than.
Probably better than a bait
another
fish,
2.5, 3 pounds. Well, we got 5. Took all day.
Ain't much, but he's legal.
2.5 more pounds.
You don't want him, Mark?
Well, we're pulling lines and gonna head her back in. It's time to get in, and we finally got 5 fish out here. It took us all day. 3 decent ones. 2 of them are small, but heck of a lot better than going in with 3, I can tell you that. So we got what we got, and it's been overall a good weekend, and just got to go in and see what the scales tell us. See how everybody else did today. But it was definitely tougher for us.
We're struggling, hoping to find some fish that are buried in the rocks in here somewhere. We slid over a little bit shallower. Hopefully that pays off. Hopefully we don't lose all our lures. Good stuff. Woo! Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir. Number 4. We always seem to pick them up when we grind it. We make runs sometimes and go fish a bunch of stuff, scramble. It's never been good for us, so we just need a kicker fish now, and we'll be reaching 20 pounds. So we got about 45 minutes left to fish, maybe an hour. 12. We got to run in with more time today. These waves are getting bigger out here, so yeah, see what we can do. Finish it out.
Another 3-pounder.
That's
All right, now
the
we got
limit.
5. We got 5 fish finally. Struggled there for a while, but we come back to our original spot and it panned out. We're just looking to upgrade right now. Hopefully we can pull something off here. We got less than an hour to fish.
We made two small upgrades, so we're sitting at a solid 18 pounds now. We just had 4 fish come off the same waypoint on the same hump, and that was all within about 40 minutes. So I just lost a big one too on the same hump. But what do? You can't win them all. We grounded out, we got them. So we're gonna go see what they weigh.
Oh,
that's an upgrade, boys.
That might be an upgrade. All right, we gotta start reeling off. Jake, you wanna take care of that?
Wrapping up our season, what a great year 2024 has been. Alpena has been a fantastic host to end up our season. And man, it is so cool to see these anglers, some of the best anglers in the state, take on the challenge. We had fish today caught in 6-7 feet of water in the weeds, pitching jigs, and fish caught out over 80 feet of water, casting with forward-facing sonar and everything in between. The Alpena area offers some great fishing, lots of diversity, and all of these great anglers here in the Michigan Walleye Tour. A lot of them figured out the key, with the winners being Rice, and Tamashek. What a great end to our 2024 season.
They're gonna need 24-1-1 to take the lead. Let's put it on a scale. It's gonna be close. Wow, there we go. Not even close. I was way off. 27.11, 53.20. Way to go, my friend. Good job. Way to go, guys. Grab some of those fish. Hold some of those fish up. Let's take some pictures.
Well, we wrapped up our 2024 Michigan Walleye Tour season here up in Alpena. I'm here with this tournament's winners, Austin Tomaszek, Trip Rice, and Kenny Rice. They put together 53.2 pounds of fish in tough conditions. Pretty consistent, 27 pounds and change the first day, 26 pounds and change the second day. So they were on a good pot of fish, stayed there, and got a good consistent bite. So Austin, I'm gonna ask you a little bit, talk a little bit about how deep of water you guys were fishing to win this tournament.
Depth of water really didn't seem to matter to us. We were fishing a lot of rock. As you well know, this place up here is just full of structure. So we found them anywhere from like that 25 all the way up to, we caught, I think our biggest fish today was in like 8 foot of water. So we just focused on structure and kept our heads down. Didn't get a lot of bites, but made them count.
There you go. What kind of presentations were working for you?
We were scoping the whole time, using our Garmin Live Scope and casting various things, various different lures, glide baits, ripping wraps. You know.
Did you fish a big area, or was it a pretty small piece of structure? You just kind of stayed on it all the last 2 days?
So the structure we were fishing was pretty small, but we had a lot of those little spots where there was a lot of nice fish. We didn't make the big run, a lot of the guys did, and just focused more on fishing time, and it paid off.
Obviously, the last couple of days, wind. How did wind play a factor in kind of where your fish were located and when they turned on and when they turned off?
So the wind, it definitely made things a little difficult yesterday with that slick, calm conditions. We got lucky and we caught our 3 biggest fish super early, and you know, made it count, and then we ground the rest of the day just to scratch out our rest of our 5. But today, I mean, it was on fire right off the start. We dropped the trolling motor down and didn't go 30 feet, and we were throwing at fish and putting them in the boat.
So casting that structure, this wind really is a big deal, how it hits it. Did it matter what direction it was blowing from? You think it would have changed the direction? Would it kind of had to change where you fished? Or were you just in a really good spot?
Yeah, so pre-fishing, we were finding the fish on the opposite sides of the structure of what we did the last 2 days. So we had to make a little bit of adjustment, but it was good. We did well.
There you go, a lot of knowledge in this boat, 2 charter captains, and I'm sure a 3rd at some point coming on up, right? Congratulations, guys. Great tournament in tough conditions. Way to go. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you.